North Korea has a terrifying biological weapons program capable of wiping out tens of thousands of troops and civilians if war breaks out, according to a new report. Experts fear the rogue state has developed and stored more than a dozen killer agents that could be fired into South Korea or further if Kim Jong-un's regime is threatened. Among the illnesses it may be able to deliver by missile, bomb or plant sprayer are anthrax, smallpox, the plague, botulism, cholera, typhoid, yellow fever, dysentery, and typhus. There are even many of the killer bioagents have been tested on human beings, whilst Kim Jong-un's laboratory technicians are forced to work without protection. The biological weapons could wipe out tens of thousands of troops or civilians. Image Reuters comes after revelations from a Russian lawmaker claims that the rogue state is set to test-fire a new high-range missile capable of hitting the U.S. mainland. Anton Morozov claims North Korean officials gave the Russians mathematical calculations showing that the intercontinental ballistic missile could reach targets on the U.S. West Coast. The October biological weapons report comes just 7 months after Kim Jong-nam, the North Korean leader's half-brother, was assassinated at the orders of the tyrant, who feared he might try and usurp him. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un watches the test fire of a strategic submarine underwater ballistic missile. Image Reuters researchers at intelligence company Amplify teamed up with Harvard in America to harvest the dark web for information about Pyongyang's 50-year-old bioweapons program. Using an artificial intelligence tool called DataVoyant, researchers mined 840,000 websites that contained biological references and 23,000 were found to have links to North Korea. In their report, called North Korea's Biological Weapons Program, researchers also say image analysis of Pyongyang's Biotechnical Institute suggests it could produce military-style batches of biological weapons, specifically anthrax. It continues. The most recent statement by the South Korean Defense Ministry is that North Korea has 13 types of biological weapons which it can weaponize within 10 days. And anthrax and smallpox are the likely agents it would deploy. The report says North Korea may not adhere to international biosafety standards, considering its historical record of treating people as expendable entities. Testimonies from defectors allege North Korea uses human subjects in testing biological and chemical weapons. The most likely chemical the country is producing is anthrax. Image Reuters barber defends Kim Jong-un bad-haired day son outside hairdressing salon. The latest North Korea alert comes after South Korea warned tension on the peninsula was the worst since the 1950s. North and South Korea are technically still at war, even though a 3-year conflict ended with a ceasefire in 1953 with the country splitting into two. It has flared up recently with Kim Jong-un firing insults at an equally belligerent President Trump, with both threatening to destroy each other's countries. The South Korean government has long accused the North of having 3 main biological production factories, all of them shrouded in secrecy. They are the No. 25 factory in Cheongju, the Central Biological Weapons Research Institute in Pyongyang, and a plant in the city of Muncheon, Gangwon Province. The report continues. North Korea began weaponizing biological agents in the 1980s, and it is known that North Korea's soldiers are vaccinated against smallpox, suggesting either an interest in an offensive biological weapons program or a biodefense precaution. There has been little public information available about bioweapons activities in North Korea. However, the report, in conjunction with Harvard, argues that complacency is a major risk and efforts should be made to combat any potential emerging bioweapons threat which may arise in the form of bioterrorism or in an all-out conflict. It also points to the pivotal role new technology will play in cultivating breakthroughs in intelligence gathering critical for maintaining national security, and in this case, identifying the acquisition of biological research capability by North Korea.